both sides now. There's some on the left-hand side over here too.
What do you think about that, Brenda Faye?
She's having a cow. Don't drop your phone. Whoa, shoot.
See those dolphins?
Getting a little wavy out here.
It is, ain't it? Hey Faye, what do you think about that, baby doll? You got to see some dolphins. Woo! I see you, look here. Woo! What do you think about Tanner? Tanner ready. You like it?
got one center window right there. We can keep that clear for the captain and make some money. We don't run over boats and jet skis, all that kind of stuff. If he can see where he's going. Now give all the kids time to come up who wants to come up. Okay? You guys come up and you can do this whole section and the ocean's not bad at all today. Good job. This is a one little good shop out here today. Everybody's it's either you walk in or you get to know your neighbors. One of the two. See that one special person you want to meet, just dive across and jump on. Okay, ladies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everybody get to see the dolphin today. I know that. They were live action, live in their own habitat, nothing staged, doing their own little thing, getting run over by charter boats and jet skis. Just it's done. That little boat you see is our shrimp boat. Now, guys, I'm going to explain a couple of things to you because people have already been asking me this. Number one, they want to know, well, why are all these other smaller boats coming into your shrimp boat? Well, it's kind of obvious why the jet skis are coming. They're coming in here because they want to see the dolphins. They do a jet ski tour and they kind of pirate off of them. Those other boats that comes in here, one of them does work out of our fleet, but what's striking is of our fleet. The other one doesn't. But guys, what happens is what he does is culling out his catch. When he starts culling it down, kicking his shrimp out, kicking his fish out, he starts shoveling stuff over. You know what that is? It's nothing but a shove line. It brings the dolphin in, and guess what else it brings in? It brings the sharks in. So they're shark fishing. That's what they're doing. They get behind that boat, throw their baits out, and pretty soon they get a drop. That's what happens. And there's some big sharks here. A lot of big sharks is what we have here in our area. I'll come back to that in a few minutes, but a couple of things I want to answer for you real quick. Sunset Shrimp Boat is a working boat that comes out here daily to catch shrimp. 100 to 300 pounds a day is a great day for that small boat. Now those nets go all the way to the bottom, and that's 30 feet deep. That's all it is. People worry about the dolphins. They're too squid. Some of the best stuff around. It makes good eating and good bait, both of them. These particular squid are used in some of the finest restaurants here. Thoroughbreds, Isles Verada, Greg Norman. You'll find these in the higher end restaurants. For these, they fry up whole, and that's how you eat it with a dipping sauce. But the next thing they have is the shrimp, and that's what they have. Now, that's a baby. This is bait shrimp. We use these for bait, but this is what they look like if you never saw a whole shrimp, you know, with the little tentacles attached to the head. And basically all you gotta do is just take the head off of it and peel the shell off of it, cook it up any way you like. You've got some really, really good eating there. Now I've got a fish here, and I know this don't look like much to most of you, but to an inshore fisherman, that is a green fish. That little fish you see right there lives on those jetty walls behind me here. And what makes it so special, it is great eating. The second thing that makes it so special is a good fighter, and when full grown will be 6 foot long and weigh 150 pounds. And it lives inshore. A black drum. There's a black drum and a red drum. This is the black one. And the thing of it is the natives here on the island, they used to take these particular fish, lay them down with a sheet of plywood, 3/4 inch sheet of plywood, and nail their tail down. They would take a garden hose and scale them with it. And that's what they did. And fillet them out, and they would salt them and cure them and have their winter stuff. Now guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back in here again to see what we got going on in here. And it looks like pretty much everything is going to be about what I've showed you, just more of it. But I'm going to get this out right here. Now guys, this sand doll I'm holding in my hand is a shell that's been collected by a lot of people. The Indians, years ago, would collect these shells and they would make their money out of them. They were so rare, that's what they would do. It's everybody looks for these, but they're so hard to find. You find little pieces here, little pieces there, but to find one whole is a rarity, and that's why we use them for good luck charms. But guys, there's a lot of things about this show you may not know. So let's clean it up. How many of you folks have ever been into a gift shop and saw the Christian legend of the sand dollar? Some of you have. Well, there's only about 4 or 5 little lines to it. So I took that, I used that, and I rewrote it, and I put a maritime version with it to come up with my own. Now, if you guys like this story, and we don't sell it, there's 2 places you can get it. You can get it here with me live, or you can get it on Hurricane Fishing Fleet on Facebook. Hurricane Fishing. Go into the page, go to where it says more, hit it, the videos will come up, and you can pull it out of there. Next thing of it is when you get in there, check the fishing out. You'll be amazed at the fishing we have here. Gulf Stream, half days, you know, shark fishing, the whole 9 yards. But that's where you'll find this story if you want to hear it again or want to share it with somebody else. Ladies and gentlemen, on the front of the shell is 5 holes. 2 holes form an entrance, 3 holes form a triangle. There's a star in the center, and you'll notice the shell is basically round. That's easy to see. If you flip it now, you're going to see a poinsettia right here in the back. The poinsettia looks like somebody has took a little tool and just drawn it in there. And there's another flower, but not many people know it's there, and that is the lily. 1 leaf, 2 leaves, and a lily right there at the top. Folks, it's said the most important belief in a Christian's life is to have something they feel like will last forever. Eternal, if you will, it's like the shape of the shell. It's round, it has a beginning, but it absolutely never has an ending. It took a lot of years for a handful of brave sailors to figure out the earth was round like you see, and not flat like they once thought it was. And once they figured it to be round, they would use the aid of the star here on the front. It would guide them to a lot of different lands, places, and destinations. And once there, they would bring back things to the world back home they never saw. One thing would be a flower so special that it would bloom in the dead of winter. The Christians fell in love with this flower. They would call it the poinsettia, and they would dedicate it to a special time in the life of Christ, and maybe Jesus got a new flower. Should we flip it, you'll see a lily, beautiful, pure, and white. The Christians like this would be the butter. And they would dedicate this to the most special of all times, and that would be the resurrection. But you can't have a resurrection without first you have the crucifixion. On the front of the shell will be 5 holes. The 2 holes in the top and the 2 holes in the bottom represent the 4 nail holes in the hands and feet. And the one in the center is a Roman sword that went into everything as Christ hung on the cross. But to a sailor it's a little different because the 2 holes in the top represent a low oxidated entrance to a perfectly formed Bermuda triangle here at the bottom. It should a boat sail through the gap, they call it, without plummeting down. There's always that 50-50 shot. They may not come back to tell the tale. Now, ladies and gentlemen, not killing anything living, I'm going to open the shell. Should I open this, does anybody have any clue what's on the inside?
3
doves. All right, well, let's find out. I'll open it very carefully. From the inside comes the world's most perfect star. That star is perfect in every way, ladies and gentlemen. There's not a flaw in it anywhere. And they can't be because there will be no flaws in the Star of Bethlehem that will lead the wise men to the manger. So like the little lady said, there is a bird out here. It's a bird of love and peace. It's also a bird of direction. Should you see it, follow it. It will bring you back to land every given time. It's a bird that's been used in the Vatican to magic shows to matrimony. It seems that anywhere that love and peace and maybe a little direction was needed, that dove has played a very vital role. Should we go one step farther and break the star from the star, 5 tiny little black doves. Ladies and gentlemen, as you look at the doves, you will notice 2 of them will be larger than the other 3. And that's the 2 used by the greatest sailor of all time. You would know him by the name of Noah, as he would send out doves for the olive branch. Those other 3, that's the offspring of those first 2. They've been guiding sailors in safety and create love and peace ever since Noah put that first on the earth. But guys, you have had a